Alright guys, we are coming right back at you with another whack box rip video. One of my favorites, the 1990 Topps wax with the Griffey scab card, the Frank Thomas first draft pick, and the Frank Thomas no name on front card. One of my absolute very favorites. I love ripping this 90 Topps stuff. There is not a whole lot of value in this. There is a whole lot of fun in this. I went ahead and took them out of the box because I'm limited on my room on my desk here. But we have 36 packs of 90 Topps that we're gonna open tonight. But here's a look at the packs. 1990 Topps Major League Baseball, the real one. Win a trip to the 91 Spring Training Topps Spring Fever Baseball. Whatever. And there's the information about that. I've opened thousands of boxes of this stuff, and I get excited every time I get a chance to open a box. So, needless to say, I'm excited at this point. 36 packs of absolute goodness. But without further ado, let's get into this crap and this junk wax. This junk wax, however you want to put it. It's fun, I love it, and let's do it. I will say, before we get started, if we find a Frank Thomas draft pick card or a Ken Griffey scab card, I'll eat a stick of this gum. I promise you that. And it looks pretty good for the most part. It's not moldy or anything. So we'll set a few pieces aside and see if we find those cards. And if we do, you guys will get the pleasure of hearing me, not necessarily seeing me, but hearing me eat a stick of this old ass gum. First off, we got Ruben Sierra, Jeff Jackson. That's a first draft pick. We need the Frank Thomas in that. Andy Van Slyke. Looks like we got one a little stuck there. Tony Phillips. Darryl Strawberry. Nice. So by these 36 packs, we'll have a pile of gum to go through to find a decent piece for me to eat. But I promise you guys that if we find a Frank Thomas or a Griffey scab card, I will eat one of these packs or pieces of gum. Or at least try a piece. Ellis Burks, Jose Lean, Chuck Krim. Got a little bit of stickiness going up, broke it. So whatever card that, oh, that's a Nolan Ryan card. That sucks. See the Nolan Ryan 5,000 Ks there, and it is, you can see the indentation of the gum there, saturated through the cardboard. That sucks. That's a good card, or at least that's one of my favorites. That's gonna wind up in the trash because it's no good. Wow, that sucks. But anyway, moving on. Can't cry over spilled milk. The search continues. Got a Todd Zeile, Future Stars. And a Pete Incaviglia. Alright, moving on. That card there is ruined. Rob Nichols. That's the thing about these wax cards with the bubble gum, you can see I guess where the sugar and the moisture has soaked into the card and just absolutely ruined it. And it looks like the second card may have has a little bit of damage to it from the same. You can actually see the stain from the gum, so that card's also ruined. Hopefully we find a Frank Thomas it's not, or a Ken Griffey it's not ruined like that. Mike Scott All-Star. Now Vince Coleman to round out that pack. I say, guys, this was a full wax box of 36 packs. I just unloaded the box and put it on screen so that the box wouldn't take up a lot of space. Tom Cruise is going to be junk. Of course, you get the Topps Company store card in there with the binder and all their other add-ons. Bruce Benedict, Milt Thompson, Mike Scott, Eric King, Jeff Treadway, Ozzie Guillen, Mark Knudsen. That card there is once again absolutely ruined. Trash. I hate that about these wax cards with the gum. John Morris, Alejandro Pena. We got a Robin Yount All-Star card. Mike Stanton, Bruce Benedict, Mark Grace, and Tom Foley to round out that pack. Look, that one broke. And that card is way ruined. Terrible. We got robbed on that one. We had two of those Topps store cards. Rick Russell, Robbie Alomar, John Crook, Steve Sachs. Got a Mike Schmidt turn back the clock. Nice card. Kirk Gibson, David Cohn, Ron Karkovice. And that one's got a lot of residue. Wow, it just amazes me how that gum ruins these cards. Wow. Ricky Horton, Rafael Palmeiro, Dante Bichette, Dickie Thon, and an Ernie Witt. Not the Bobby Witt, but the Ernie Witt. Looks like we're going to have about a quarter of the cards that's in these packs are going to be trash because of the gum. Don't think these cards were stored properly for the most part, at least for one or two of the cards in the pack. That card is absolutely ruined. God, I hate that. Looks like this one got a little bit of the well, maybe the second and third card got a little bit of the gum. So these cards will be trash. Neil Heaton. We got a Barry Bonds to start out the pack. Gary Carter. One of my most favorite cards in the whole world to pull. No. And Andy Bennis. They should have put the checklist cards where the gum was. I'm sure they didn't forecast the wax to last this long because they produced so much of it. Wow, that one's got a lot. Earl Cunningham, trash. Luis Salazar, trash. Mark Caron looks okay. Julio Machado, Bucky Dent, Wally Backman, Mark Parent, Alex Trevino, and Rick Cerrone. Love ripping this wax, guys. This stuff brings me back to the old days when I was. Wow, that Fred McGriff took the hit on that one, and also the Jim Rice, and looks like the Jason Grimsley got a little bit of damage there from that gum. And Jason Grimsley took a little bit. Those will be trash cards. Alright, got a Ruben Sierra All-Star, Chris Gwynn, Alex Sanchez Future Star, Ellis Burks, Jose Lind, Jab's Favorite, Brett Saberhagen, and Jerry Brown to round out that pack. Alright, let's keep right on the moving. We got a Frank Thomas or a Griffey to find in this box. Jeff Robinson is and looks like the Brian Mayer is the casualties of the gum there on that one. Kenny Rogers, Todd Stottlemyre, Louis Aquino, Rafael Belliard, and Edgar Martinez. Come on, Frank Thomas and King Griffey. I know you're here. Just gotta show you ugly mugs. Let's get that off camera. Wow. Mike Krukow, garbage. Bit Roberts, garbage. Oh, what's up with this? They are sticking two cards in here. I think we're getting screwed on the card count here. Steve Balboni, got a Big Mac, Mark McGuire, Wally Joyner, Dave Steve to round out that pack. I'm not even going to try to fight with this card to get the gum off. Paul Eisenmacher is a casualty of the gum. Marvell Wynn, got a Ron Gant there. Jeff Russell All-Star. Brett Saberhagen, Rock Reigns. Omar Vizquel. Oh, we got wax coming over on the screen. Let's get that out of the way. It's like a little bit of that gum came off. And that's trash, obviously. It's like, oops. It's like Ozzie Smith survived that. We got a Nolan Ryan, 5,000 Ks. Always been one of my favorites. The Nolan Ryan 5,000 strikeouts is the very first card is the base card. 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the teams that Nolan Ryan played for in up to the 1990s, and where he got the 5,000 strikeouts. And this is where he played for the Texas Rangers. Got Eckersley, Ozzie Smith, Mickey Tettleton, and Charlie Huff. I'm not even going to mess with that. Chris Bosio is a casualty of war. Got Jimmy Jones, Eric Anthony, Future Stars, Ozzie Smith, All-Star, Fernando Valenzuela, hell of a pitcher, Claudell Washington, Alvaro Espinoza, and Eddie Whitson. I'm actually recording this video watching Deafness on my laptop here. I'm not even going to try to pull that off because that card is absolutely ruined. And Jim Clancy is another casualty of war there. So we're not even going to mess with it. But I do have a few possibilities on the gum over here. We'll slide that over here on the screen. Donald Harris, first draft pick. Jose Uribe. Got a nice Ricky Henderson. Looking all young and fit and ready to steal second base. Got Oral Hershiser. Big, tall pitcher for the Dodgers. Barry Bonds. Nice Barry Bonds there. Scott Bankhead to round that pack out. Yeah, those two are ruined. Going in the trash pile. And once again, we got two of these Topps Company store cards. I think they screwed us even back in the day when we were kids on those. Rick Aguilera, Jeff Juden, first draft pick. Tony Gwynn, got a nice Tony Gwynn there. And Danny Tartable rounds out that pack. Oh, about I had a stack fall over on me. Alright, moving on. So we can get that off. Yep, got it off in one piece. Ruined cards. The second card is ruined. Juan Bell, trash. You got Steve Lyons starting out that pack. Dave Clark. Jose Aquindo. Alfredo Griffin. Demasio Garcia. Harold Baines. Terrible. Harold Baines took that one. Absolutely ruined that card. Looks like another 5,000K that just squeaked through. I don't see any bad spots on it from the gum residue. So we're good there on that one. Charlie Hayes. Got a Fred Lynn, turn back the clock. And of course the Nolan Ryan 5,000K. Got a big cat there, Andres Galarraga. I don't know, guys. Looking a little slim here on the Frank Thomas and the King Griffey scab card. I don't know what's going on. The Bob Walt ruined, absolutely. The Jimmy Jones ruined. Fred McGriff looks okay. And once again, we got screwed in this pack. The Topps Company store got 2 cards there. Alex Sanchez Future Stars. Got a Jim Rice. Fred McGriff. Pedro Guerrero. And Bob Melvin to round out that pack. Guys, it's looking a little slim for Frank and Ken. I might get lucky and not have to eat no gum tonight. That's a manager card that's absolutely ruined. Of course, that's not that big a deal. Kelly Mann is the next card. Got ruined. No good. Ready for the trash pile. Alright. Glenn Allen Hill to start off this pack. Got a Greg Jeffries Gold Cup card there. Frank Tanana. Lonnie Smith. Got a nice Ricky Henderson again. Oil Hershiser. And Felix Furman. Now you can see where it got a little moisture and then dried up and cracked. Yeah, all that comes from improper storing your cards. That John Dobson is ruined. The Lance Blankenship is ruined. Mike Smith looks okay. Pat Berry, Jeff Juden. Sergio Valdez. Willie McGee, Barry Larkin, and Bobby Witt. Yeah, that piece of gum there looks terrible. Can't even get it off of that card. And that absolutely ruined that Tony Gwynn. That's terrible. Ah, that sucks. Did the Tony Leach get any? Yep, he's ruined as well. That's the price you pay when you open this old wax stuff. Got a nice Ricky Henderson record breaker. That's a pretty cool card. That was one of my favorites back in the day. Kyle Abbott, draft pick. Mike Greenwell. Ozzie Guillen. Tim Wallet. Luis De Los Santos. Just keep right on the whipping. I think we got about a stack left. That one came off pretty good. George Canal. He's ruined. Going to the junk pile. Frank Tanana, Kelly Mann. I think that's actually his rookie card. Yep. Kelly Mann rookie card. Bob Rogers manager. Steve Lyons. There's a little printing snafu there with the Gus Polidor. Tony La Russa manager card, and Dave Henderson to round out that pack. And that looks extremely gross. It's like it's got a little bit of mold right on the edge there. So we're not gonna put that in the pile to possibly eat. That one's ruined. The Howard Johnson, it's ruined. Got a Brian Sandberg All-Star, Julio Franco, and one of my favorites of all time, 2 of 6. Yes. No. Got Gary Carter there. Fernando Valenzuela. Whoops. Man down. Billy Spires. And Claudell Washington. And that just had to ruin the John Smoltz. Wow. You can absolutely see the outline of the gum in that card. That's crazy. Trash pile. Did the Floyd Bannister get it? Yep. Floyd Bannister's trash. Alright. Got Dennis Eckersley starting off that pack. Randy Myers. We got a nice Ozzie Smith there. Greg Briley. Topps Cup card. Candy Maldonado and Jeff King to round out that pack. Next pack we got Greg Jeffries as the casualty of war, being the gold cup card. Trash. Got a Glenn Allen Hill. Trash. And once again, we got screwed again by Topps. We got 2 of the Topps company store crap. And of course, a checklist. Got screwed again. Got a Jose Gonzalez, Lynn Dykstra, Roger Craig, Harold Reynolds, and a Kevin Brown in that pack. Wow, that was terrible. That was probably one of the worst packs so far. Wow, that kind of tore the paper off. Chili Davis is garbage. Mel Stottlemyre Jr. is garbage. And Eric Hetzel is garbage. Wow. A lot of trash in that pack. A lot of trash. Chet Lemon, got a Mark Davis All-Star. Frank Viola. Fred McGriff. It's a nice Cal Ripken that was saved from the wax and the gum. And a Terry Pendleton to round out that pack. Alright guys, we got about 6 packs to go. 7 including this one. We'll get this video wrapped up. Get it uploaded. Something for you guys to watch. We got 6 chances left. to find a Frank Thomas or a Griffey scab card for me to eat a piece of this gum, whether it's good or not. We're gonna eat it if we find it. Jeff Ballard. There's a nice Jose Canseco. BJ Surhoff to round out that pack. Wow, just luckily that Nolan Ryan didn't take the brunt of that, because it was heavily favored on the junk side. So you got lucky, Nolan. Keith Hernandez, Juan Bell, the Nolan Ryan 5000K with the Rangers, Alan Trammell, Bobby Bowe with a little printing snafu there with the black ink. Seems like a common occurrence with these 90s era cards, because they printed so damn many of them. Oh no, you guys see what that is, right? That's a Juan Gon rookie with the absolute terrible gum stain. I wouldn't say stain, that's just a total wreck. So we're not even going to try to get that off of there, because we know it's no good. The next card is the Kevin Ritz. And it's actually got a little bit right up top there, right to the right of his head there. So that's trash. Sorry, Juan. You're going in the trash, buddy. John Hart. Oh, there we go. That's the number 1 card in the set there. Card number 1. The 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the 5000 Ks. So Nolan Ryan there. Very nice card. Ivan Calderon. Frank Williams. Joe Oliver. And Denny Martinez to round out that pack. That piece looks a lot better. Of course, the card took most of that, and then the next card looks like it too. Matt Williams and maybe Francisco Cabrera. Yeah, he's got a little bit down at the bottom there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Right there, just above his name to the left, there's an indentation. So Francisco was ruined too, so he's going in the junk pile. Got a Kirby Puckett All-Star. Rock Reigns, Jeff Reed, Eddie Murray, Frank DiPino. Alright guys, we're down to 3 packs. And looky there. Look who's on the back. Right at the very end, and at least he didn't get any of this right here. Any of this terrible, terrible Kevin McReynolds gum stain, bulge, whatever you want to call it. It's ruined, absolutely ruined. Jim Gott, same thing. He's got some wax, or not wax, but gum damage there. John Wathan. That is an absolute Jabs family favorite. John Wathan. That's you, buddy. Got Mark Lemke to round it off, start up with. Hensley Mullins, Pascal Perez, and John Wathen. Mike Sosha, Ken Hill, and the Ken Griffey scab card. So I'm gonna at least eat a half a stick, and we'll sit him right there for the time being. Hopefully we'll come across the Frank Thomas, and I'll eat a whole stick of gum. But we have 2 chances left, guys, and I'm gonna have to pick out I don't know. There's quite a bit of junk gum here. But we got 2 packs left to go to find the Frank Thomas. You guys want to see me eat a whole stick? Frank Thomas needs to be in these next 2 packs. And oops. Don Ace. Ruin. Trash. Got a Jerome Walton. Trash. And we got a Wade Boggs. That's got a little bit of, just a little bit there. We're going to throw him in the trash too. I hate to do it, but it's got to be done. Got Griffey Sr., Carlton Fisk All-Star, Cal Ripken Record Breaker, Alright guys, this is the final pack. I'm going to at least eat a half a stick of gum, or at least try it, since we got the Ken Griffey and not the Frank Thomas. This is our last chance to get Frank Thomas. And that card is ruined. Terrible. Trash pile. Looks like Mike Maddox may have survived. Nope. He got some of it too. Trash. Eric Anthony, Felix Jose. Got an Ozzie Smith All-Star. Charlie O'Brien, Jay Tibbs, Doc Gooden. Vance Law, Brian Smith. Todd Benzinger, and Spike Owens. Rounding out the 36 packs there. Alright guys, I'm a man of my word. We got 50% of the cards that I was hoping to get out of this bag. And I promised you I would eat a stick of gum if we found the Griffey and the Frank Thomas. So what we'll do, I'm going to choose this piece here and break it right in half. I'm going to eat it. For the Ken Griffey there. We didn't get the Frank Thomas, but we did get the Griffey. And I'm going to attempt to chew this, or crunch it up at least. So, without further ado, let's get her done. Oh, that's terrible. Oh. It just turns to liquid. Oh, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. That is not the... Wow, let me get a drink here. That is not the gum that I remember in 1990. That is garbage. It tastes like, I don't know, it goes from a solid to a liquid almost instantly. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this 1990 Topps break and me eating this terrible gum. I only had a half a stick, but hey, we only found half of the cards that I wanted to. Anyway, guys, without further ado, get down and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up if you like the video and want to see more. And we will catch you next time on the next break. Alright, thanks guys. See ya.